So the Quad, that's the United States, Australia, Japan, and India, the grouping of maritime democracies that are working to provide a positive agenda for the Indo-Pacific region and to push back and attempt to counterbalance China's increased aggression in the region, overnight called an emergency meeting of their leaders, which was held virtually this morning. The White House put out a brief statement saying that the leaders had met this morning to reaffirm their commitment to a free and open Indo-Pacific, and specifically to make sure that the region remained free from attempted acts of coercion, like we've just seen in Ukraine. They were intensely interested in the evolving situation in the Indo-Pacific, specifically around any contingency that might develop around Taiwan. As the Japanese Prime Minister Fumio Kishida said, what is happening in the Ukraine cannot be allowed to happen in the Indo-Pacific. So the Quad is going to be looking very carefully at what lessons China's leaders take from what is happening in Ukraine and how they seek to apply it. On the one hand, we're seeing a concerted pushback against Russia's unprovoked attack on Ukraine. In fact, the speed and the scale of which the West has responded has been not only heartening, but I think has sent a real message to China at this point. On the other hand, we know that all allies are not on the same page. In fact, even within the Quad, India is a bit behind the other nations on their unwillingness to condemn and call out Russian aggression. The lesson that I think the leaders of the Quad nations will be taking from what's happened in Ukraine is that we've seen on the turn of a dime really creative statecraft coming out of Washington, coalition building, sanctions development, making sure that they keep allied resolve. The question now is whether or not they can build on those lessons, sharpen them, and apply them to the Indo-Pacific. For more information, please visit csis.org.